How should you convert Zillow leads? My name is Mike Novak with the Novak Real Estate Team, part of Real Brokerage, and I get asked a lot about Zillow leads. Zillow leads, I feel like people are very passionate about it. They either love them or they absolutely hate and despise Zillow. And irregardless of which end of the spectrum you're on, I want to share with you what our team has done and what some other teams that I've masterminded with have done as well to find success with converting Zillow leads. So first of all, I want to share with you that a Zillow lead is typically a very high quality lead. I consider them very bottom of funnel, meaning like if you envision this V, right? Bottom of funnel means the lowest down in the process of buying a home. These are people that are typically much more ready to go. They've been marinating in the Zillow app looking at houses for a period of months before they actually request information on a property. They're not just going to Google and searching for houses for sale and then getting forced to put in their contact information. They've been browsing the Zillow app typically for months before they actually reach out. And then they're actually requesting to go tour the home from you, the agent. And that's how you then get introduced and get on a live connection. In our market, Zillow's team will call the person and then directly connect us. It's called a direct connection. It's like a bot that does this connection. I think it's called Alex or something like that. And then you're now live on the phone talking to the person, okay? So I do like Zillow leads a lot. Our team will typically close 10 to 15 of these a month. Like I said, because they're bottom of funnel, they're very easy to convert. But there are also opportunities that you can't afford to miss on, okay? So typically these are going to convert in a 30 to 90 day conversion cycle. So that's really fast in the world of real estate. Like some leads, like a pay-per-click lead on the other side of this could take 18 months to convert, not with Zillow. These are gonna be ready to go. If you need to get some closings and you get them quickly, then you should be thinking about Zillow leads. The cash conversion cycle is very good also because of that. Cash conversion cycle means if I put $1 into a lead source, how long does it take me to get that dollar back plus the return on that investment, ROI on it basically for short. So your cash conversion cycle with Zillow is very good because I'm going to put money into it and I'm going to get these closings very fast back. Whereas on a pay-per-click lead, I may put in $1 and not get it back for 18 months. So just think about that. The offset to that is, of course, they're much more expensive leads. I will tell you that our typical cost per Zillow closing in 2022 was almost $3,000, and that's when the lender paid half, right? So if the lender hadn't paid half, it'd be closer to $6,000. So that's a very, very expensive lead to close, and like I said, you can't afford to miss. So I want to address some mistakes I see made. These are very common mistakes that agents and ISAs, inside sales agents, make with Zillow leads, and you want to avoid these at all costs. I'll share with you alternatives on what you can do instead. The first one is talking about the home. Just instantly going to the house instead of trying to connect with the person. The second mistake, asking if they have questions about the home. This looks like this. Hey, it's Mike from the Novak Real Estate Team. I got your request on 123 Main Street. Do you have any questions about that house? This is a yes or no question, and it doesn't open the door to motivation, which means it's a huge problem for you, okay? And I'll share with you again, just a framework that's gonna be better for you here in just a moment. The other big mistake, the third one I see, is not bringing any value to the call. You're not demonstrating value to this person, showing them that you're going to simplify the home buying process, that you understand the real estate market. You know this area that they're interested in. You know details about this property and house and the process of buying a home, and you can make that simple for them to understand and articulate. The ability to articulate something on the phone is ultimately the way to bring value to people as well, okay? So what to do instead? Here's the structure that I recommend trying on Zillow that I use myself and that I coach my team agents to do as well. First of all, you gotta get your intro right. Let me share with you the intro that we use that works very, very well. Hey, it's Mike Novak from the Novak Real Estate Team. I just got your request for some more information on a property off of Zillow. I wanted to reach out to you right away and see if you're thinking about making a move now or in the near future. I'm not talking about the house, okay? I'm shifting past that and I'm trying to test their motivation, see if they're thinking about making a move. Most people, because they request information on a home, are gonna say, yes, I'm thinking about buying a house. I wanna go see this home. Your next thing you have to say is, okay, awesome. What's got you thinking about making a move? Let's help me understand that. Why do you want to buy a house? When you get motivation, guys, your connection with this person will be so much deeper and authentic. So I'm gonna say the intro one more time just to make sure you got it. We'll put it up on the screen for you as well, and also below if it's on YouTube. Hey, it's Mike Novak from the Novak Real Estate Team. I just got your request for some more information on a property off of Zillow. I wanted to reach out to you and see if you're thinking about making a move now or in the near future. Try that, let me know how it goes for you. Shift back to the person's motivation. Okay, you're thinking about making a move. What's got you thinking about making a move? We're continually testing motivation, okay? What are you trying to change from your current home with this new home? Again, motivation. What is the pain you're experiencing right now that's making you want to go buy a house? Then at that point, it's okay to come back to the house. Okay, I pulled up 123 Main Street. Tell me more about what you found attractive about this home. Like, what really pulled you to this property and what did you like about it? And then try to take what they're telling you about that home and apply it to their general home search. Okay, so it sounds like 3 bedrooms is really important to you. What else is important to you about having a home like this? And then just keep asking these clarifying questions, okay? I want you to be very careful as you're talking to Zillow leads that you don't allow yourself to become a door opener. A door opener is somebody that just goes out and shows houses to random people they don't actually try to build a relationship with, and that these clients or leads possibly have an agent relationship with. They're just often on Zillow trying to go see a house with some random person, but ultimately their agent's going to write the offer. You don't want to be that person. So I don't like asking people if they have an agent. Instead, I will ask this question. I call this the experience question. I'll just say something like, hey, Matt, obviously you're looking at homes online, but beyond looking at homes online, tell me more about what you've been doing to prepare yourself to make a move. And then they're going to tell you, hey, I've been out looking at houses, or I've just been looking online. If they tell you they've been out looking at houses, ask them at that point if they've been going to open houses or if there's been an agent showing them homes. If they say there's been an agent showing them houses, at that point, ask them if they have an agent they're committed to working with. They're obviously requesting information on Zillow, so they probably don't, but ask that clarifying question so you don't go show them the house and then never hear from them again. Because your goal of showing them the home is, of course, to ultimately get out and show them more houses later and to build a relationship with them and hopefully do kind of like a buyer consultation as well with them at some point also. You also need to make sure that you understand their current living situation. So whether they rent or own, you need to know the answer to that. And then if they are renting, you need to draw payment relevancy to what it's going to cost to buy a home in your current market. In my market right now, if you can't afford about a $3,000 mortgage, you're not buying a house, okay, unless you have a massive down payment. So if someone's paying $1,500 a month in rent, that's a huge red flag for me, and I need to make sure I qualify that and see if they'd be able to push that number up significantly higher, okay? So just make sure that you ask what their current living situation is, if they're renting, if they're in a lease, or if it's month to month, and then how much they're actually paying, okay? So if you do all of these things, you're going to have some great calls and connections. You can close 10, 12, 15% of your Zillow leads, and it's going to result in building some amazing relationships and people that come back to you time after time when they want to buy or sell. Hope that helps.